Happy Monday. We're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy. I am burning the ancestor money as always to show gratitude, appreciation. You can also, if you would like, say a prayer for yourself or for your ancestors to thank them and honor them. Let's get into the energy. So last week on the first, we talked about balance and we talked about the root chakra. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more information to that situation. This week is more of like a sacred quest. So you have balance and strength. You may need to balance between your emotional stability and your physical stability, but I feel like it's more so of an emotional balance here that needs to be looked into. January 9th can be a good opportunity period to be productive, to tap into your art, social engagement, and focusing on practical matters. You may want to look into your habits this week. Move on blind faith and what are you moving towards on blind faith. And then you also have Friends. Oh, the song Friends by Beyonce kept playing in my head over and over and over. I'm going to upload that to this energy. Into this energy. I'm going to upload that video so that y'all can listen to it if you never heard it. It's on the Carter's album. Root chakra, you need to focus on getting you a red jasper if you don't have one. If you have a clear quartz crystal, that's a good crystal. If you have a garnet crystal, that's a good crystal to use as well. Rubies is good as well because they're red. You want to visualize a red light glowing at the base of your spine. And then as you do that, you can use the mantra and say, I am grounded, safe, and secure. I don't know why I'm thinking granted. I am grounded, safe, and secure is the overall energy there. So that's something you want to say to yourself to have confidence, to know that you're safe. So to bring yourself back to your center. And some red fruits and vegetables that's pretty good that you can utilize as well to help you align your red root chakra is going to be sweet potatoes, red cabbage, and pomegranates. Those is what we normally use or would normally eat. So I spoke on those. It is other fruits and foods that you can research and look into as well. But I don't want to give y'all stuff that I know y'all probably never going to even eat. I want to be realistic. You can be having some type of setbacks and delays. Around 1246, 250 could be significant. Mars in retrograde Mars come from Leo retrograde into Cancer retrograde, which talks about dysfunctional dynamics in a home. So again, home life is the highlight of this month, so or at least the next few weeks. For some of you, you already done what you needed to do. Some of you may be seeing things that's being brought to your attention or your awareness when it comes to family or family values. That's what I wrote out so that you can have some type of information into that situation as far as like your root chakra balance and some of the grounding techniques that you can do. Walking is a good way to ground. Wash the dishes. Meditating is really good. Sometimes we have a hard time with meditation, but it's really up to you and how you decide to be comfortable with your meditations. Journaling is very helpful as well. Something about numb can be significant. You could be having a numbness, a numb feeling. You can be numb to something that needs to be brought to your attention as well. So you may be isolating emotion or trauma when it comes to family member or a partnership that can be causing you some type of turmoil. That's something that you want to look into when it comes to your shadow. So, yeah. You can be at odds. You can feel distance from somebody as well. And I feel like you want to work on something, but you can feel like there's a crack between a relationship. And this can be between family for some of you. For some of you, it could be a father figure. For some of you, it can be a mother figure. For some of you, it could be a sibling. Where's that disconnect come from? Now, this is not saying that you have to go make amends with anybody, but you forgive yourself to forgive the situation to move forward. So something that needs to be forgiven can be significant at this time. Yeah. So someone can be wanting to be forgiven to you as well. With the Nine of Cups, someone can be trying to figure out how to navigate a connection to apologize for something that could have been long term. Someone could be trying to break free of something that has been held on to them, or someone you could have broken free from something that could have been holding you back. So you can be breaking ties, and you got two ties that's still connected to you or attached to you. So you're trying to find a way to release that energy. It can be causing issues with your relationships, or again, someone on the outside of you can be having issues that's triggering to them that causes them to have difficulty with a relationship. So you could be trying to grow from a relationship, you could be trying to heal from a relationship, but I feel like be cautious because your relationships can have a real big effect based on somebody's family or even yours. Yeah. So watering something can be significant as well. So like watering some type of emotions. So that means pouring into. Look at the energy here. Again, there's a bondage here. So could be you breaking free, and then a masculine energy that's bound or feel stuck. So you could be breaking free of being in the energy that someone could have once trapped you in, but there's still an attachment here, because look at this person bound and this one breaking free, but there's still it's still wrapped or entangled. So confirmation, entanglement can be significant. Six Cups still remains. So this is a past situation. Six of Cups talks about past energy, but it also talks about reminiscent energy. So someone can be reminiscent of old times. So the energy for this week is someone is reminiscent about old times or reminiscent about family situations. They breaking free. I feel like your open enemy could have been yourself, or it could be outside sources that don't appeal to your emotions or don't give you satisfactions in your emotions. So again, the Eight of Pentacles is coming out again, which is Virgo energy, to be honest. Virgo, Gemini, and Nine of Cups is Piscean energy. The Magician is Gemini, Virgo energy. So this is like trying to figure out ways to create and craft within you. So your spirit is calling for you to use your skills and use your knowledge. Trickster energy as well, but I'm not feeling like this is a trickster in your energy. I feel like this is being able to identify and spot the illusions around your emotions, the illusions or the projections that could be put onto you. So projecting of emotions could be significant. Someone could have been projecting their emotions against you, or someone's projecting their emotions on you unbeknownst to you, and you could be realizing this, and you could be trying to free yourself from that, or you have. And I feel like, again, someone could be caught red-handed. The Moon card and the Ace are caught red-handed. Look at this nail in hand, and look at the colors: burgundy red. Look at the eyes, red. So you could be seeing through something, and this is giving me like Superman vision. So something about visions could be significant as well. So I definitely feel like the Seven of Wands talks about these people turning their back. So you can be walking away from people who turned their back on you, or you can have an emotion from people who turned their back on you. And I feel like that's where the disconnect can be coming from. I feel like you could be reflecting on people who left you in this energy as well as this can be somebody in this energy. This give me the same energy. So there is somebody who feel like you turned their back on you, or they turned their back on you, or you turned their back on them. Again, this can be family. So you can be wanting to work towards something, and I feel like you have forgiven something, but somebody else don't know how to release and let something go. Somebody can be crying because of a decision that they made, or I feel like they crying because they made a poor decision. Somebody can be sitting in their emotions and something, again, that's built up, because look at the spider webs. These is something that had to sit over time. And I feel like any offer that comes in is going to be something that's going to be hurting rather than healing, because the gate is closed. So what do you need to open up your gate or flood your emotions free? I feel like physically someone wants some type of connection to touch. And I also feel like the star energy is Aquarius energy. So during Aquarius season, Sagittarius energy or Pisces energy can be significant. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Pisces energy, and then I also have Aquarius energy. With the Five of Cups coming out here, Five of Cups energy, Scorpio energy. You can be dealing with one of these signs. One of these signs can be going through these emotions here. But I definitely feel like there's somebody who is going back towards old emotions. And I feel like you can be triggered from old emotions, or there's a masculine energy that's being triggered from some old emotions that's being held down. I feel like this in the back feels like an anchor to me. It's not, but it looks like an anchor to me. And I feel like this is somebody who's frozen their emotions in time. Look at the snow. It's froze. There's no water there. So frozen emotions. And I feel like that's the problem. Someone trying to figure out how to open up and provide certain emotions, but I feel like they getting caught with their hands up because they can't come if they're not correct. So someone know that they have to correct the way that they approach you. Somebody have to approach the way that they are with you, or you have to approach a situation in a different standpoint, or you won't have to sit on something. Somebody can be really thinking heavy overnight, trying to figure out, you. So I feel like during the nighttime, you can feel somebody's emotions, or somebody can be heavy. You could be heavy on somebody's mind at night. And I feel like during the day, I feel like there's an energy of breaking free, but looking over their shoulder. Somebody can be thinking about you while they at work. You can be thinking about somebody while you at work. I feel like somebody can be trying to keep some type of attachment close to you, or put some type of fear in you. Or I feel like somebody feels small towards you because of your confidence. It precedes you. So somebody's afraid of you, and this is somebody that you can be trying to build a relationship with, somebody that you have a relationship with, or this can be even a family member. Again, Capricorn energy here with Strength, Leo energy, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn energy again, and then Virgo energy with the Hermit. So you got this energy here, and I'm going to break this down too. Shadow attributes is somebody feel betrayed. Somebody feel, look, the wounded water, I want to take a bite out of you. So somebody really want to attach themselves to you, or somebody love when you in pain because they feel like they are able to provide for you. So this is crazy. So somebody like it when you in pain because they feel needed by you, but when you are in your confidence stage, or when you're focusing on yourself, it hurts them because they don't feel like they're needed or wanted. Somebody's nurturing can be from abandonment issues. So someone needs to deal with some type of abandonment issues, or some type of insecurity. So that's what's popping up. Look at the shadow. Look at the shadow. Somebody's afraid to be alone here as well, with the Hermit being here. So it's like I'm searching for someone because I don't want to be alone. And this is like giving me one of those heated blankets, or blankets that have like weights on it. Because look, crazy word. That's a longing energy. Ace of Cups is in reverse here. It's like even like there's no win-win. So even in the upside down state, I feel like this can be stranger things. So this can be strange things happening around you. Look at how he got this grip. Even on the other side, like somebody's holding on tight as hell to a emotion that has been already completed, that already been dumped out. So I feel like there's nothing left here. And I feel like somebody trying to find a way to attach. So there's no emotion, but there's a physical attachment. So somebody can be not emotionally attached, and you could be emotionally attached, or somebody else could be emotionally attached. There can be somebody who have an emotional attachment and somebody who have a physical attachment. So those two different connections that's being attached. I feel like somebody don't know how to have a physical attachment because they're so used to being hurt that they numb. So that's the trauma that needs to be dealt with. And someone who has an emotional attachment may need to close off to their emotions to be realistic, because you could be opening up these projective energies and confusing lust and love, or even confusing the energy of emotion when it's not that. So be careful attaching yourself with someone who have no emotions to you. The Tower energy and the Six of Pentacles energy. Look at this. And then it's like a begging energy, a penny pinching type energy. And look at him. Look at how he taken from him. Physical energy. And this can be like, I'm begging you, not you know, be careful with the agreements that you coming into, because it's not going to be a balanced agreement, because physically you may give more than you may give more, and emotionally you may be depleted, or you may not have enough. So you want to look into these energies so that way they're not being draining of you first and foremost. 15-15 when I say that. And also a contract that needs to be broken, because this is a cycle from the past. The Hermit also talks about being able to go within and look at your own traumas and learning from them. Yeah. You got the Two of Cups energy with the Two of Swords, surrendering energy here again. So be cautious with making blind decisions here. The Devil coming out again. Somebody is really wanting to be attached to you, and someone can be just sexually attached to you more than emotionally attached to you. So you want to be careful with that energy. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody can be having home problems as well. Look at the inner child here. Look at this. Look at the inner child, and look at the man here on the floor. Somebody needs to go back and needs to be nurtured and nurture their inner child. Something about a dog could be significant. I feel like, man, a dog is a man best friend. So either you have a dog or somebody that you're dealing with have a dog. And I feel like a Virgo energy with Sagittarius energy is here. I feel like covering up. Somebody can have a piercing right here, or maybe thinking about it. But I feel like somebody dark shadow can be really causing a breakage. And I feel like once this is looked at, then something can be corrected and move forward. Yellow talks about confident. Blue talks about, so one person confidence can be shot in a relationship, and somebody's communication can be shot in a relationship. I feel like somebody can be trapped in a relationship due to a child here as well. And I feel like somebody can be like trying to explain I really feel like this is a grown man or a woman. The energy is neutral, but I feel like this could be either a man or a woman. Is this you? Is this you? Four of Cups, no, in the reverse. This is outside energy, but this is strong ties. So for some of you, this is family attachments. For some of you, this can be a romantic attachment. I feel like somebody on the outside of you is going through a tower. It's coming in reverse as well, or there's a prolonged tower coming. And I feel like the Six of Cups is coming out here as well. Again, someone, look, didn't I say something about dogs? Look at both of these pictures got dogs. Nurturing and healing. And then on the floor here, I feel like somebody in the shadow know that they need a nurturing type energy, but they don't know how to tap into their emotions. So again, somebody is more of a physical person than an emotional person, because they have no emotion. They don't know how to tap into their emotions because they're afraid of abandonment. Mother wounds here in this energy. So you don't be happy. You're not going to be dealing with this energy. Somebody on the outside of you, just to clarify the energy, somebody on the outside of you is going to be dealing with these energies. You can be awakening somebody to their best, highest self, unbeknownst to you. The moon card can be hitting. You can be big dog and they can be put in a place. You can be putting somebody in a place and teaching them how to treat you. You be putting somebody in a place and teaching them how to open up to their emotions. I feel like juggling energy. I feel like if you are being juggled, or if you feel like you're being juggled, or if you feel like you out of balance, I feel like you're about to be somebody's priority. Or I feel like if you feeling like you're out of balance, you need to make sure you're grounded, putting both feet on the ground as well, and freeing yourself from feeling out of whack. I feel like you're going through an awakening period at this time. I feel like most of you can be sleeping good, but I also feel like the red eyes at the bottom, you can be sleeping good, but somebody else can't be. Like, they're having a hard time sleeping. I feel like somebody can be wondering, how can you sleep so peacefully with something going on around you? I don't know what that energy came from either. But you got Virgo energy. An apron can be significant. This can be cooking. I just feel like you is taking lessons that you learned. The Four of Pentacles normally is a energy that's being hoarded. So hoarding things. So you might need to clean up from hoarding old energies or old something. But that's the energy. With the Four of Pentacles, this talks about releasing. So you're able to release, which is teaching somebody else how to release. So somebody is coming out of their old ways and shedding their old skin. And I feel like over the next 8 months, let's be realistic, over the next 8 months, somebody can be unlearning something that they've been through in over 8 years, or 8 years to 8 to 10 years, because you got the Two of Pentacles here. So somebody is learning to release traumas from what they experienced as a child or in a lot of toxic relationships. That's the overall energy here. I'm sorry if it sounds choppy, but somebody is in a choppy situation where the energy is like, I'm breaking free from contracts that once had me feeling stuck. Look at the Empress teaching. Look at this. Look at him learning. Look at her teaching and him learning. And she got this wand over here, and she like not looking away. So by not feeding into somebody's codependency, or not feeding into somebody's tricks, I feel like you're learning to, hold your own, hold your ground. You using your thoughts. You're coming from a mindful space. You're well-rounded and you're very intuitive and you tap in. So the Empress is the Queen of Swords. The Empress is the Queen of Wands. The Empress is the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress is the Queen of Cups. So you're embodying all the energies and you're in alignment. And I feel like the only boulder or block that is keeping somebody from getting into you is because they can't come towards you without being emotionally correct. So you are in the object, or I said object, you can be the objective of you dealing with somebody that you're close to can literally be you teaching them how to love, teaching them how to be grounded. You can be teaching them how to understand not only you but themselves as well. And again, this is the 21-22, a cycle that's wrapping up. So you teaching somebody how to let go of old toxic attachments, and I feel like slowly but surely is it becoming undone. So you're doing something, or you're helping someone undo something. So this whole message is about going back and forth between you and another individual, but there's a choppy situation and it's an uncertainty here. But I feel like that's because somebody's learning to unmask their own shadow and acknowledge their own truth. But I also feel like holding themselves accountable as well. So you're teaching somebody to hold themselves accountable. Aquarius energy, look, originality. You teaching somebody how to be original. And then the third house, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. Also teaching somebody how to communicate with you, especially if someone always bickering and having some type of stubborn energy. Virgo here, integrity, reverence, and service. So you're helping someone be in a service. So your angels are guiding you to be a service, to help open up the flow of somebody's emotions, whether it be yours or somebody's in your family, to teach them how to love you. You're teaching people how to love you realistically. So your thing for the month of December is loving yourself, teaching people how to love you, and teaching people how to love themselves. Some of you at a distance and some of you up close. That's your overall energy for Monday. Happy January 6th, and I apologize in delay. I had to erase this and to redo it all over again. I love you, and I will see you all later. Bye.